Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh from Altaf Arif, sitting in sunny, snowy Nelson.
Ha, ha,
Um,
ha.
Obviously, Uncle Muhammad is sitting in sunny Makkah. Yeah, Abrar Bhai is in busy London, and we have a brother from where we have West Yorkshire,
Dublin.
White Rose County. But us Red Rose people, that's why I've got red on today. I knew it was coming. Yeah. Brother Ibrahim Kaddu as well. He's a former Munazzam, worked with us last year. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everybody. I'm going to hand over to uh, Uncle Muhammad, yeah, so he can give you some updates because he's in Makkah, any, so we'll just let him take the lead today.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته نحمده ونصلي على ورسوله الكريم. Assalamu alaikum everyone. There's not much to lead actually, Altaf. We're still at the process of registration. I guess there might be a little bit of a panic mode amongst the Hujjaj, amongst the people registered. Again, back to the same square of being registered, verified, some being rejected. A lot have been rejected in the last day or so. That's due to the photo size or passports or whatever. We have recorrected. I have recorrected sitting here for many. Brother Altaf, I'm sure you have recorrected many as well. And in fact, there you go. I've received some messages now of some photos as well, which I need to do after the webinar. So inshallah, once the photo sizes are correct, things are moving swiftly in the Nusuk side. There are a lot of glitches on the system. I must say there's a lot of glitches because even I'm sitting in the Al Bayt office. Even being based here, the team here who deal with Nusuk on a day-to-day, to upload packages and stuff like this, even they are having problems. So there is a general problem on Nusuk and they're trying to rectify, fix it. Today we had some calls on register people who are verified or still unverified, but as soon as they go into the profile, they log in, go into the profile, and it disconnects them and goes back to the login page saying there's an error, something's gone wrong, contact Nusuk. So these are all problems which are glitches on their system, and they're trying to correct them. Look, guys, it's a new system. It's the third year running. Last year was better than the year before. Inshallah, this year will be better than last year. When I'm saying better, I'm talking when the actual booking process starts. Inshallah, we are hoping it'll be better than last year. But these are, as they would say, teething problems. And although they have the whole year to work on it and fix the issues, but it's just the way things work in Saudi Arabia. They kind of wake up last minute and they start rebuilding a new system. But inshallah, they'll get there. They are aware of a lot of issues. In fact, I've been on the case in Mecca while I'm here. We have brother Muhammad Baglaf, who's one of the seniors in the Al Bayt team that work with Nusuk on a day-to-day basis on a higher scale, not the scale we work with when we send tickets and we get auto responses or something. He's working with the higher scale administration team, technical team. So in front of me today, I showed him some profiles where it kind of closes up on you. So he's reported everything. We sent a video to them as well. Inshallah, they're working on it, and we've been told just wait a day or two, and they will resolve the problem, inshallah. So apart from registrations, as we know, there are small issues, but they will all get, inshallah, fixed. Those who are being rejected, they're being rejected for a reason. So we do need to work on them and recorrect them. Apart from that, everything is good. Inshallah, everything will work out. I know Altaf said a message today, something new coming from Mecca. There's nothing new coming from Mecca.
Come off, you must have something new.
We do have, it's in the pipeline. but I can't disclose anything at this moment until it's
Don't
confirmed.
let don't let Abdurrahman in the room then, because otherwise you let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, Abdurrahman will come and say hello in a bit. Abdurrahman and Naeem, they're kind of busy in the other room.
Also, Brother Muhammad,
Yeah.
maybe you can shed some light on the heavy rains in Mecca and Medina.
You know, I arrived on Sunday night. Monday early morning at 2 a.m. I reached the apartment where I'm staying with Naeem and Jafar. And an hour later, I left for Umrah. I went to Umrah. I came back after Fajr, went to sleep, and I woke up with a massive thunder. It was a thunder, lightning. This was about on Monday morning, UK time, about 10 o'clock, Saudi time at 1 p.m. So I literally got in at 8 a.m. in the morning, back from Haram, went to sleep, and literally at 1 p.m., sorry, 4 hours later, I woke up with thunder. In my dream, I thought, am I back in London? But yeah, Mecca, it was flooding on Monday, heavy rains for a few hours. But it's back to sunny weather here, alhamdulillah. It's back to normal.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Brother Abrar, why do you think that we've got so many rejections coming this year in comparison to last year?
Why do we have them?
Yeah.
Is it because they might have enhanced their system, perhaps, Nusuk?
I think, in my opinion, from what I've seen, all this social media hype and all that, people have started registering very quickly. And yes, the system was open because the system is the same as last year. And then everybody got verified automatically, and then they got de-verified. But in my opinion, people haven't reached out to us like they normally do. They haven't engaged with the partners like they normally do. And they're thinking, it's just like going on bookings.com and let's do this and we'll get verified and whatever happens, we'll follow it. But the Nusuk system is good. It's a work in progress. And it's the future. That's the truth. Yes, we're facing challenges. I don't believe in problems because there's no such thing as problems because we'll find the solution. So they're only challenges. And this is only the start of the Hajj journey, and the Hajj journey is absolutely full of challenges. And this is the first, I wouldn't call it a milestone, I'd call it a milestone because these challenges are very mild in comparison to what's coming and what we've got to be prepared for. So I think people haven't reached out to the partners, and all of a sudden people are panicking, then they're reaching out to us. Even, I mean, our chat group in the Telegram, I'm actually surprised. We had threefold the number of people in it last year. And some people say, oh, it's because it's due to, the demand and everything. No, honestly, I think people have got this thing in their head. It's just like going on bookings.com and we're going to find a hotel here and find a hotel there. And it's just like Umrah and we're going to go. Hajj is a whole journey. Yeah. And in a journey, you need a guide. And Alhamdulillah, we are the best of guides, albeit guests, aren't we?
100%. Adding to this, Altaf, I think yesterday morning, I mean, you know how it is over here. Once you're here, you're on a 12 to 14-hour shift. So me and Naeem, we come together because we're sharing the same apartment. So we leave about 11:30 a.m. Kind of thing, and we're in the office here till about 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning. A full, a dead-on day shift. Now, I had a few calls yesterday, which in fact, Brother Omar and some guys were with me at that point. I had some messages, so I responded to them. So they said to me, we want to come with you. Our family's been with you. We've been recommended. We want to come in your group. So I've asked them the question, do you know the system, Nusuk? Have you joined? Have you registered? They said, yeah, we've registered, we've verified. So this answers the question where most people now in the UK and around the world, they know the system is Nusuk. So they will come, they will log in, they'll register. Then they'll probably contact the suppliers like us, guides like us, or find the providers who's providing in Saudi Arabia and contact us via them. But brothers and sisters, you know, in the registration, even the IT guys, top IT guys, even I've known them to make mistakes on the photo sizing and everything. So it's quite common mistake. MashaAllah. Ahlan wa sahlan, Sheikh Abdul Rahman. Yeah. So
MashaAllah, you have a secret meeting here. We have a secret meeting, MashaAllah.
So it's quite common problem, but I think, you know, we'll get there, and we're here to help you guys to complete the registration. But this is the first phase, and we will come past this, inshallah. Back to you. Actually, let brother
No, I just came to say salam.
No, we need some words of wisdom, because right now we need some wisdom.
Words of wisdom, call Naim. Words of wisdom. But what I can tell you, I can say to you, inshallah, that we are, it feels like Hajj here. I know for many people, it doesn't feel like Hajj yet. But here in the office, the whole team, mashallah, they are working. Let me introduce Muhammad. Let me introduce مين تاني موجود. نادي محمد بغلف. I'm gonna let you guys, I'm gonna let you in a secret. Even though last time I was with Altaf, I did a webinar with Altaf, and I reviewed the secret, and then mashallah, some people took a screenshot and they sent it around. Yeah. So this time, Ibrahim Qaddu is here also, mashallah. Muhammad, disable the background. You appear kind of like malaika. This is.
Can you see us on a full screen?
No, just if you disable the background thing.
Oh, disabled? Okay, 1 minute.
If you disable the background.
1 second.
I want to introduce.
How to do it?
No. This is.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How are you, brothers? Everybody okay?
Good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Can you hear me clearly?
Go back to that small screen.
Can you hear me clearly? Is that Muhammad Bhai on the right?
Yes.
Muhammad Bhai, Salaam Kem Cho.
Alhamdulillah, lana shukr.
Tabir Hari che.
Allah shukr, alhamdulillah.
Okay, I'm just at work at the moment. So my question was regarding you know, the payment how you when you top up the wallet, the wallet for Nusuk. So the card I'm going to use, I don't want to use the Halifax card. So shall I open a Monzo account?
Have you got an HSBC account first of all?
I haven't got a HSBC account, no.
Okay, then Monzo. Do Monzo or Sterling or Revolut.
Sterling is good.
Sterling is good.
Sterling, yeah.
Monzo is also good. So either you can use.
So, but this Monzo, is this a credit card? Is it?
It's a credit card.
No, it's a debit card.
It's a debit card. It's like a cash card, to be honest. They would call it like a cash card. You can only use what you have in the account. So if you transfer 30,000 into your Monzo account, you can only use that. But there's no additional charge. Bank charges, you'll get the best exchange rate at the time. Other credit cards or debit cards, like the normal Halifax debit card or credit card, will charge you 1.5% or 2% on the transaction.
So I have a Halifax account, you see. So if I was to move a transfer from my Halifax account to the Monzo account.
Yeah.
So how would I work
pay by
out?
the Monzo card.
And pay by the Monzo card.
Yeah.
And how much would I need to top up? Does it depend on the package I want, or
depending on the package? Just bear with us for next week's seminar, inshallah. We're going to talk about packages this Sunday, and then we'll take it from there.
And regarding the visas, is that all included in the package and the flights?
It comes in the package, and it will come automatically. It will be issued once the package is bought, but that's all at a very later stage, babe. So we'll go through all that discussions at a later time.
I see. And also the flights for myself, I personally would like to fly from Birmingham or
we will see when the packages.
Some packages will include Birmingham, some packages.
There'll be Birmingham, Manchester, London. There'll be different options, inshallah.
But
we'll go through all that details later.
On a rough estimate, I just wanted to ask you, like the luxury packages, what did they start from? A rough estimate.
There is no rough estimate. There is last year's prices plus maybe some percentage, 5 to 10%, depends on the hotels. But there are no rough estimates. simply because some elements of the packages.
Oh, what's happened there? You're muted. Muhammad, unmute yourself. You can.
It's something
Yes.
wrong with your screen.
You can hear us, right?
Yes.
Let me just do the introduction here, guys, first of all, before they go back to the tables and that. So,
It's Muhammad Baghlaf, Mr. Muhammad Baghlaf. He's actually the head of operations during Hajj, but he's also in charge of the team that uploads the packages. And so we are hoping that they will upload some packages tonight. Mr. Muhammad Marghani, he deals with all the flights. Will they have Birmingham flights? Inshallah. Okay. And Mr. Rabi', he's also from transport department, and he assists with the upload of the packages. So say salam alaikum. Right. خلاص, we leave you with it, inshallah. Give salam to everyone. Make dua for us. We make dua for you, and see you in Mecca, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair. Okay, Altaf, do you want to start with the Q&As or
Yeah, basically, just want to.
sorry, brother who was on the Q&A just now, what was your name? Sorry.
It was, I think it was Muhammad Sarkar.
No, Farouk.
Farouk.
The one who was asking question, I think he was
Okay.
Farouk.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go through the package stuff anyway.
We will go through all them details. Actually, because these team came in, they were waiting for introduction, and then the brother came in between. So yeah, but they've gone. So we'll have Altaf. Is there anything you need to add before?
Basically, I just want to go over the last 2-3 days issues that we've seen arisen. Number one, the biggest issue that we found is that people's photos, personal photos, and the passport photos have not been clearly visible. They're blurred. With the passport photos, the MRZ, which is at the bottom, the machine readable zone, has been missing. And alhamdulillah, we've helped a lot of people, correct them yourselves, Brother Abrar, myself, Suhail's team. Many of the other partners have assisted, and that's what we're here for. Please don't hesitate to drop us a line. You've got our phone numbers, you've got our Telegram DMs. Don't hesitate to contact us. A lot of people have got verified, so we can't say that people haven't been verified. A lot of people have got verified, and they say, right, what's next? What's next is, mashallah, it's called sabr. Yeah, we just need to have sabr. Why? Because the e-wallet's not ready, and we're going to go through the e-wallet stuff shortly. But the people that have issues, we want to reassure you that we're here for you. We're here to support you. My phone's been going absolutely crazy, and we've had some new issues. People are logging in to check their profile, and all of a sudden they click on their profile, and it logs them out. You've got people who are verified, some aren't verified. The people are verified, they click on the link and it kicks them out. And I say to people, if you're verified and it kicks you out, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't go start deleting things, and don't go start doing anything. Report the problems to us. Send tickets to Nusuk. Yeah, share the tickets with us. We'll also share the tickets with Nusuk. Because we have a liaison team there. The more and more we interact, the more and more we exchange communication between ourselves and the partner, yourselves, the more we learn, the more you learn, and the more we can, become more efficient. So I'm not worried about people not being verified. I appreciate that you guys are anxious, but please, don't worry yourself. If you want to talk, contact us. We'll assist you. And alhamdulillah, we have been assisting a lot of people. One of the other areas of concerns and the challenges people are facing is foreign passports. We have looked at many things, and some things have worked and some things haven't worked for other people. So, we've done this thing whereby you log, if you have a foreign passport, if you're from Europe or if you're a student here or something, you have a .gov.uk account, and you can go and share a share code. And we've been asking people to share their share code with us. Go and create a share code. You choose the third option. And once you've chosen the third option, then you get some more options. And once you've logged in, and they say, why do you want a share code? And you choose the option of verifying or confirming your resident status. Once you create the share code, share that to us inside the platform by sending it to our email addresses. So I've asked people to send it to hajj@arifhajj.com. Then I've also asked them, that goes automatically. Then I've said to them, please also share with me a copy of your passport, and I would like a face-to-face conversation with you. When I say face-to-face, so I've had a lot of brothers and sisters, we have a quick Zoom meeting, or we have a quick WhatsApp video call just to see the passport, the person that I'm verifying, and the email from .gov.uk, and immediately I do the things and I share it with them. A lot of them have gone through. Some haven't gone through, yeah. And people are saying, oh, what shall I do next? And they're panicking. Sabr, 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 sabr. Yeah, just wait, just leave it a day or so, and then we're going to resubmit that. And we're sending all this feedback constantly back to our amongst our team members, and inshallah we're sharing them. We also have been informed of people just being verified with a driving license, but it hasn't. Some others haven't been verified just with a driving license, So we are working on it. We are not concerned. We are aware and we are conscious of the situation, but we are not concerned, because rest assured we're on your side. We want you to go to Hajj, and we will do everything possible to take you to Hajj with us, to assist you to get to Hajj. Our job is to empower you. So please, I want people to relax, yeah, and not, say, brother, you haven't replied to me, brother, you haven't replied to me, because honestly, promise you, we're dealing with loads of cases. And you're probably thinking, there's loads of cases in the UK, there's loads of cases worldwide. Inshallah, nothing's going to stop. You're not going to get off that bus, yeah, until the next stop. And the next stop, inshallah, is Hajj. You're staying with us, we're staying with you, we will support you, but you need to engage with us. It's very important. So please, Brother Abrar, can you put in this chat here, our Telegram chat, yeah, because there's a lot of information on there. The chat group, the Al-Bayt chat group.
Yes.
Put that link in there, because there's a lot of people that's not in there, and a lot of the answers are actually already there. Yes, there are a lot of answers in the facts and in our broadcast group, but people are saying, I'm going to pay you £12,000, and you want me to do the work. Yes, we have to do the work together. Where we can help you, we will. But let's try and find the answers yourself. That's why we're trying to empower you. And once we've helped you, please help others as well. That's what we're asking you guys to do. So please, we've sent the chat in for the Al-Bayt Guest Telegram. And then some people are saying, oh, I haven't got Telegram. Please download it. Guess what? I'll give you a bit of free information. Telegram, you can ring home from Saudi Arabia. You can't ring home on WhatsApp. So that's another good reason to download Telegram. If you want to converse with us in WhatsApp, we have no issues. If you want to converse with us on TikTok, we have no issues. Yeah, we have no issues. We will converse with you anyway. You can ring the office, you can ring our mobiles. We're there for you. But we have a source of information there for you. So yes, please. I just want to. That's what I have to say about the verifications at the moment. Let's put it to the floor. Please raise your hand to ask any questions about verifications. After we've done these questions, we'll give it about 15-20 minutes, Abrar Bhai, because we need to discuss the e-wallet. There's a lot of people concerned about the e-wallets, like that brother was.
Yes, that's fine. Brother Taf, is there a option to raise hands? Because I couldn't figure out in this meeting.
Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? Let's 1 second. Let's have a
I
look.
was looking for the commands and I couldn't figure out. And
I don't know. There should be.
Brother, if you can't figure out, me and Altaf can't do nothing without you. You know this.
React. When it says React, there's a love heart on the side or something. You can raise hand from there, can't you?
Look, Safiya Ahmed's got a hand
Safiya's
up.
got it.
okay, that's it.
So once we let people in, please Tell us your name and where you're from, because we'd like to know where you're from as well. So, Sister
Bismillah.
Safia, unmute yourself, please.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. I asked a question the other day. It's not Safia, as you can probably tell from the voice. It's Adil. I'm from Batley, Leeds area, West Yorkshire.
Ji bhajan.
I just have a quick message, not a message, a quick question. I saw a message on the Telegram group which said about if your e-wallet is active, you can transfer or try transferring £1 or so on there if it is active. Is this possible? Should we try it or should we not try it? I did see a message that comes through.
So, as far as our understanding is that the e-wallets have created IBANs and everything, but they're not active yet. Yeah. You can see it that it's there, but when you try to send money across, it sends you an error message. We will inform you when to send the money across. But right now, I don't want to talk about e-wallets. We're going to discuss e-wallets after. I want to speak to people who are concerned about their verification, because we found new issues in the last 48 hours, actually about 36 hours. Mashallah, Brother Sohail's joined us as well. And he has a lot of information as well. So Bayadil, we will come back to you on that. Definitely, don't worry.
No problem. And I know it is stressful for those people who are getting these messages. So inshallah, Allah helps us all in this journey. And thank you guys for all your help as well. Jazakallah.
We will definitely answer that question. I promise you today.
Altabai, I'm just driving. Inshallah, I should be home in about 15-20 minutes, and I'll be able to jump on my desktop, inshallah, and I'll
No
join
problem.
with you, brothers. I'm really sorry to interrupt you. I'm really sorry I'm late as well. You know what? There's so many webinars going on at the moment. You've got to be in so many places. I thought Altabai was at 8 o'clock, so...
No, we know people have got kids to put to bed.
No, of course, inshallah.
You
You carry on, Altabai. I'll be
Brother
joining in very
Muhammad?
shortly, properly, inshallah.
Brother Muhammad, where are you?
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
From?
My name is Muhammad Saiful Islam. I'm from Bury, Manchester.
Hello.
First of all, I like to thank both Sohail Hakim Bhai and also Arif Hajj. Firstly, Sohail Hakim Bhai is helped me, advised me to go to Bolton to upload all my documents to get verified because it was rejected. And secondly, when again Altaf Hajj, I think it's Altaf Arif, isn't it? Arif
Yes.
Hajj. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
You did it yesterday with me. I uploaded my photo again and checked the passport. Is it okay or not? But and hopefully I'll have a result soon. But my concern is, I registered about 13th, and on 13th it get verified straight away, and then it put me on under verification, but my wife was always in verified status. Okay, and then when I try to go on my wife's profile, it doesn't let me go in. My e-wallet is active, and also I choose preferred when on 13th when it showed me verified.
My understanding, Brother Saiful Islam, is that when you try to click on your wife's verified status, it throws you out of Nusuk. Am I right?
Yeah, I've
already reported your issue without telling you. I didn't want you worried.
Yeah.
But because she's verified, I'm not concerned. Yeah.
Okay.
So there was an issue with yours, which we addressed yesterday and resolved straight away, didn't we?
Yeah.
We know that there are certain glitches in Nusuk at the moment, and the reason for these glitches is not because it's an incompetent platform, it's because it's a work in progress. What they're trying to do is work on it at the same time as people are registering on it, which is not necessarily the best way of doing things, but in Hajj, this is what's always happened, that they try to do things whilst people are working. It gets very frustrating, trust me. These white hairs that me and Muhammad have, Yeah, we're very young. I'm only 46. Yeah, and it's all white because and look at Muhammad's, mashallah. You know,
Look, so
look at Muhammad.
Sohail will become white by next year, I think, as well. Yeah, I can see that happening from now. Brother Muhammad, you know, I actually I don't know if you were here from the beginning when I started the chat today. That this logging off problem is a glitch on the system, and they are dealing with it, inshallah.
When I'm trying to log in, it says something went wrong.
Something went wrong, correct.
Please contact customer service.
Today, I don't know if you saw the introduction a little while ago in because I'm in the Makkah Al Bayt office. Brother Baglov, the first one we introduced, he's the head of contracts, and also he's the head chief here that deals with Nusuk, the technician team. So I showed him a few videos today of what's happened. And a live demo as well with a profile where when you log in, it automatically logs you out and says something's gone wrong. So they're looking into it. It's been reported today from our office here in Al Bayt. This has also been reported previously by Hujjaj directly as well. So they are looking into it, and it will be solved shortly, inshallah.
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 Thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay, Nuran, please unmute yourself and tell us where you're from.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Nuran Al-Tuhami. I am from Windsor. I've applied on behalf of my mum, and we've had that issue with the profile picture needing to be adjusted. We've adjusted it and resent it. Still waiting for verification. And in the process, subhanAllah, I decided, why don't I join my mum and I apply as well. So I've applied, I've sent the application, alhamdulillah, waiting verification now. I do have a problem at the minute, is that I have to be able to find a solution for my daughter, her childcare during my time away. So inshallah, I find it, but I'm still, you know, I don't know if it's going to happen, if it's not going to happen. So my question is, cut it short, what is the latest time that I can link or my account? And question number 2, can my mother go for a longer duration and I go for a shorter duration, or do we have to select the same package?
Okay, with the name, mashallah, welcome. I think we'll have some words of wisdom from yourself, or Sister Nuran. SLT will answer the question.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, everybody. Muhammad Patel just forced me to come in, but it's mashallah lovely to see that so many of you joined the call. And mashallah, you're in really good hands. I think you've got all the top guys here: Muhammad Patel, Brother Altaf, Sahel, Ibrahim. I think is Ibrahim on here as well. Mashallah, you're in really good hands. So I'm not going to answer any questions because I know these guys know what they're talking about. So just really good to see you all. And Sister Noran, inshallah, you will go, inshallah. Things will work out, things will fall into place, and things are moving, inshallah. So I leave you with Altaf and Muhammad Patel and the rest of the brothers, inshallah.
I had a sister last year, similar question, but she was going with her husband and she had 2 young children. And I asked the question, I said, where are you going to leave the children? And she says, I'm going to leave them with Allah. And I'm like, pardon? She goes, I'm going to leave them with Allah. I says, what do you mean? She says, I've made the intention to go, Allah will make a way. Yeah. So, and the sister was from Morocco, and her kids had never met her parents. Obviously, they were British kids. She took them over to Casablanca, left the kids in Casablanca, and came back to the UK and went to Hajj. 14 days. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make a way. As far as the package is concerned, you should select the same package as your mum. And as far as the durations are concerned, mashallah, we cater for from 10 to 20 plus days. I think it's just over 20 days.
I would suggest Sister Nuran to wait until the packages are released.
Yeah.
Once they're released, you'll have a good idea of what the packages types are. and see, first of all, you'll have to decide which package is suitable for you. So once the package is released, you can talk to us, to myself, to Brother Altaf, Brother Ibrar, inshallah, or
We intend to
whoever
have
you
a
feel
webinar.
comfortable.
We intend to have a webinar on Thursday
Yeah.
to help people understand, because a lot of people asking about packages. Now, we don't know nothing about packages at the moment, but what we do know is historical packages and how the seasonality works, you know, and we will discuss all that and some.
I think we're having this on this Sunday's webinar with the
Are we having that on Sunday webinar as well?
Yeah, we're having the topic's going to be packages, inshallah.
Yeah. And so, but Sister Nuran, one thing you said, you've created a profile. Have you created the profile with your mum or separate profile?
Yeah, I created it separate.
Okay, so I need to ask Sohail, is the linking working?
Linking is working. I had a customer who linked today.
Yeah, we've done 2 today, inshallah. So you've got plenty of time, Sister Nurana. Don't worry about that. I know you're getting a lot of information right now that the packages are being released, and there's a lot going on. But inshallah, you've got plenty of time. Don't worry. Aldaba, you know what would be more appropriate if I get home and jump on, because my voice is going to echo and it's going to disrupt your feed.
Okay.
So it'll be easier. But Sister Nurana, I've got something to tell you as well. What I'm going to do as soon as I get home and I've signed out and signed back into my desktop, I've got a little story for you. I know you're overcoming with emotion, having to leave your daughter behind, but you're not leaving her behind. Aldaba said it yourself.
Yeah.
There's going to be I'll tell you a little story very shortly, inshallah, when I come back.
Inshallah. I mean, my husband gave me the thumbs up, but he said, find a solution for your daughter while I work. Subhanallah. So that's all what it's. And of course, I never know if it's, Allah alam, if Allah, if Allah wants me, I will be there.
100% labbaik. It's all to do with labbaik.
Yeah.
We had a sister last year. And I'll tell you her story, because she told me last year that, Sohail, if you need to tell my story of what tawakkul is all about and what the power of Allah is all about, you can give my story. Her story is she was a British resident, or she had a passport from Botswana, but she had residency in the UK. Okay. During the application of Hajj, she found that she's expecting, alhamdulillah. During the application process, her application was knocked back 2 to 3 times, and we actually went to the 3rd phase, and we were still trying to get our application over the line because we were having a lot of issues in the UK, a non-British national residing in the UK. So cut a long story short, unfortunately, during the application process, when she got verified, she also had the bad news that she's miscarried her unborn child. She also had a 9-month-old child. So 2 weeks before the date for Hajj, she actually went to Botswana, left the 9-month-old with her parents, came back to the UK to unite with her husband, and then she flew to Saudi Arabia for Hajj and performed a Hajj. Those are the trials and tribulations she went through, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made a plan for her to be there, and she was there against all odds and against all the challenges that was thrown at her, alhamdulillah. And in that time, she got the package that she wanted as well, alhamdulillah. So she was very grateful for everything, but it's just to give you an idea of how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala works and how the roads are open when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decrees upon it. So inshallah, I won't talk too much about this. I'm going to be home.
Alhamdulillah. So should I try to link the account from now, even though I don't know if it's going to work out or not, or shall I leave it separate?
I think.
Okay, I'll make it a little bit easier
until
for you.
later. Yeah.
There's certain stages you need to be very, very mindful of. If, for example, you've not decided to join, or you can't for whatever reason join your parents, for Hajj because you're having the difficulty, there'll come a phase where your parents will need to top up the wallet, okay, to put funds into the wallet. At that point, once you put funds into the wallet, it becomes very difficult to detach and dissociate profile.
I think we lost Sohail.
I think we've lost Sahil. What Sahil was trying to say is,
Files. Now, before that time happens, which you'll know when that happens, because you want to make that decision when. Can you hear me, brothers?
we can, you're broken. Why don't you come in when
Sorry, yeah, I'm almost there now. Don't worry. Sorry about this, but I know it's not the right way to join a call, but it's just unfortunate I got my timings wrong. But yeah, sister, what I was saying, there'll come a point where you'll need to top up the wallet. At that point, it's very difficult to de-link profiles because the money and the funds are locked into your wallet. So when that time comes, you need to make a decision whether you're going to be able to make it or you're not. So whether you whether you link now or de-link later, that's the cutoff point that you have. So at the moment, you're okay joining the profile. If you do join the profile, until the point where e-wallet top-ups come, you need to make a decision. So then you could decide whether it's going to work for you or isn't going to work for you. So that's really the cutoff point, if you like.
Yeah, jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah
Jazakallah khair. Okay.
Arvanto.
please unmute yourself and give us your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, thank you. I'm Oranto from Leeds. So I just got the results from the audits that my application got rejected because of my name, because I only have one name, which is Arwanto. So I put my name and my dad's name because this year I went for Umrah, and then I got visa using my name and my dad's name, and it is stated in the passport, my passport endorsement, and also scan it with the document that I uploaded. But it still got rejected. So what you're
Arvanto, can I answer this quickly for you?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is it what passport? Is it Indonesian?
Yes.
Indonesian, okay. I'm just guessing from the name, to be honest.
Yeah.
And from your accent, right? So Indonesian, mashallah. So we actually, I'm not sure if it was you we're discussing today. So we have a group, all the partners where we're all involved in there, and this topic came up today of one name. It was from Hifzul Bay, I think, from Labbaik in London, who brought this up. So I've been and we've had this discussion, and Brother Sohail also confirmed, and a few others confirmed that so you put the name. Would you Altaf put it in the first name or the last name, and then put the dot? Just put a dot on the first name.
Okay.
Yeah, meaning you're not. So on your surname, you're gonna put Arvanto.
All right.
Whatever it is. Sorry, I'm just saying because this is what I'm saying. And in the first name, just put down. Don't put nothing. Just put a dot.
Okay.
Okay, and that should work. This is what I've been told that it's worked. Am I correct, Altaf?
That's what I've been told. I mean, this year, mashallah, we're dealing with a lot of brothers and sisters from Indonesia. I have done so many verifications of profiles, and what I realized on their passport, they don't have a surname. It's just full name. So there's, I mean, I can't mention for GDPR reasons the names, yeah, but it's just got one line, full name. And then it's, you know, there are 2 or 3 names in some cases. So am I understanding correctly that yours is just your name, Arvanto, nothing else?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not going to share my screen. I'm just going to look at one of the passports that was shared.
In the meantime, this is what I would suggest. Go back to edit and leave Arvanto as your surname and do a dot. Just do a dot on the first name.
Okay.
Inshallah, that should work. If it doesn't, try the other way around. A dot in the surname. But if you stay on the program, Sohail will be back on soon. We'll confirm with Sohail as well what because he actually did this and it worked. So we'll just confirm whether the dot would be in the surname or in the first name.
All
so
right.
just stay online,
Okay.
and we'll confirm that, inshallah.
What I would like to see is, if possible, brother, if you contact me, Brother Abrar will drop my number in the chat.
All right.
I'd like to see your passport because I have an Indonesian passport in front of me, and you mentioned your father's name. There's no name mention of father's name, but it might be an old Indonesian passport. There's different types of Indonesian passports, you see. Like we have.
Sohail, quick question for you. So, you know, we were discussing today on the chat about the one name. So, did you put the dot on the first name or the last name? Huh?
Either will work.
Either way. So, brother Anvanto, you can do that. So
Okay.
do the dot in either way. And
Sorry to interrupt you, Mumbo. I'm really sorry. So you know that we mentioned that one, but also what I did last year with another Indonesian passport is there was I think it was a 3-letter or a 4-letter name, just a single name, and I split the two between the first name and the surname. I'll be honest with you, it was a very risky thing to do at the time, but we had no chance, no other choice but to do that. Alhamdulillah, we managed to get that over, but the full stop works a lot better, and that's a safer option because you actually put in what's on your passport in there. So inshallah, that should be fine, as Muhammad Bhai said.
Allah.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem. Ahlan wa sahlan. Anybody else? Any other questions? No other hands raised?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa salam.
Muhammad Bhai.
Ji.
Brother Farouk, 1 second. We have a hand up, Sister Manira.
No problem, no problem.
Please kindly raise your hands, because, we need to do things properly. So Sister Manira, please unmute yourself. I think Sister Manira.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I unmuted? Okay. So Jazakallah khairan for all your hard work and all the help that you're providing. I spoke to I text WhatsApp brother Altaf earlier today, and with a problem with my sister-in-law, who's also Indonesian, but she, for some reason, she's got 2 names on her passport anyway, so that's fine. So that's good. But in terms of kind of getting this share code, so my brother, so her husband, they haven't been able to.
Are you talking about your brother's Talha by any chance?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No. My brother's called Rashid.
Sorry.
But that's right. So they can't get this share code because they haven't got the e-visa yet. And I think from the document they have, it says that the e-visa can come anytime between when the BRP ran out, which was at the end of December, to March. So I don't know what the next steps would be.
I think you get the e-visa straight away if you've got BRP.
They haven't received it.
No. What happens is, okay, so I had this issue with somebody else, and what they needed to do was complete the online system. So when you go to get a share code on the second line, it says, you cannot get a share code or something, please complete your e-visa application or something, linking of your e-visa. And it's a blue lettering, blue font. You go and click on that and you join them. And it takes about 48 hours to join. And inshallah, it will happen. So what you've not done is completed a certain step. And I did it for somebody, I think it was on Saturday or Sunday. And it's come back to them that they can do a share code now.
Okay, inshallah, I'll try to ask them.
What we can do is, I think I messaged you that we'll catch up tomorrow, and I'll have a look at that for you as well. Yeah. Okay,
inshallah, if I give you my brother's number, then you can just contact him.
In the meantime, why don't you upload a copy of, does she have a driving license?
No.
Okay. Sohail?
She just came in March. She just came to the UK in May. She's only been here not that long.
Okay, let's have a chat tomorrow, inshallah.
Okay, and just one last thing. I think this is probably a glitch in the system, but I'll just ask it because I've got you here now. So I'm the lead person, and I've got my 2 brothers and my sister-in-law. So my 2 brothers. So we all received an email this morning at 6 saying that we've all been successful in our verification. But when I go back into the app, it says my brothers have both been verified, but mine is still under verification. Will that just sort itself out in the coming days?
Inshallah.
Okay.
I just want to keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, wonderful. Jazakallah khairan.
Next is Aliha. Is it Aliha?
Aliha Hanan. Unmute yourself, please, and tell us where you're from.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thank you for doing this webinar for us all. So I'm Aleha, I'm from London, and I'm hopefully, inshallah, going to be doing Hajj with my husband and my dear mother. So I've got quite a lot of anxieties around this Nusuk app. You won't believe the number of phone calls that I've made to all different people with regards to it. So I had real problems with the initial paperwork. They didn't accept the photos that we all sent. So there was a second round of photos. We've made a joint application. So all three of us are on the one application. So we've on our profile, my profile, it now says that the paperwork verification is completed. Now it's going to sound really silly. So there's 2 more sections left, which is preferred package and the e-wallet. And I know you mentioned that the e-wallets aren't active yet, but in terms of kind of, although we've selected the package that we kind of want, which is the luxury non-shifting package, it's not, so when we're, the section where it's saying to go in and kind of check out packages, I can't actually view that. Now, is that a glitch in the system? Is that something I'm doing wrong, or that's
There's
not something to worry about at this stage?
You're not doing anything wrong. It's just another milestone that's got to come yet. Right now, we're still at that verification process. And inshallah, we're going to discuss in the next 5-10 minutes, start discussing e-wallets. Even the e-wallet hasn't started yet. They're just showing, it's just being shown on the system, but it's not active. The package types are being shown, but they're not active. The packages haven't been released yet. So this is a system which is a work in progress, and slowly but surely it will start revealing itself. It's just trying to keep you on your toes and ready to keep checking every day.
Yeah. So I mean, is the plan for once the packages are released, then the e-wallet will be released, so both coincide together?
The e-wallet hopefully will be released either before or at the same time as the packages. The packages are going to be released to be viewed, not to be purchased.
Right. Yes.
You can compare them. You can see what's good for you, etc., etc. Yeah. But they're not going to be immediately available for sale. Maybe it'll take a week, maybe 2 weeks. We don't know. Before they're released, it may take a week or 2 weeks for them to go on sale after they've been put online. But what's most important is that we are prepared for when the e-wallet is activated, and that's what I'd like to move on to next. If there's a question.
Sorry, brother. Just a very quick question. So, at each of the stages, will Nusuk be sending us an email to say, right, go in and activate your e-wallets now, or is it a case of us just checking every hour?
Are you on our group, sister?
Well, I'm on this group. I'm not on any other groups.
Are you on a Telegram or our WhatsApp?
I've downloaded your Telegram, but I've not used that app yet.
Okay, so if you are on the group,
can I ask why you haven't looked at our Telegram? Because there's loads of information there.
I had gone onto it. I've downloaded it. I've looked into it. It's all completely blank, unless I'm doing something wrong. Yes.
Okay, we'll have a look at this. Can
No,
you do me?
no. I think the sister hasn't probably clicked on the link to join the channel or the chat. Just downloading the app, you don't get anything.
I have. Let me just. I'm just going to go on to.
I will share the link in the chat again now.
I've sent you a WhatsApp message just now, Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so I've actually gone in. So it was sent to me. The Telegram app was sent to me by a friend of mine. So I've gone into it, and it's just all blank. But if you wouldn't kindly mind resending it to me again, please.
Yep. We're going to put it in the chat here. Do you know how to use the chat on Zoom?
I'm sorry?
Do you know how to use the chat on the Zoom?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we're going to put the link in for our broadcast. We've just put it in. Brother Braz just dropped it in there. Click on that, inshallah, or copy and paste that to your phone. And Abrar Bhai, can you put my number, your number,
Yes.
Muhammad's number in there, so if people want to contact us via WhatsApp or Telegram, they can, and we will share once again, because some people haven't linked their mobiles and laptops together. So we will share the channels again, inshallah. Is that okay, sister? Okay. We've got Brother Muhammad. Unmute. Please let us know where you're from, Brother Muhammad. Okay, we're moving on to Sister Tahira's iPhone. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Tahira, where are you from? Oh, she's muted herself again. She's
There
unmuted.
you go.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. My name's Tyra. I'm from Huddersfield.
MashaAllah.
Just a quick question. I've checked your packages from last year and I believe they're in Riyal. Is that right? Do we have to
Yes.
convert the currency to UK pound when we're
Yes.
looking at the packages?
Yes.
Right. Okay, no problem. That was my only question.
Was I speaking to you yesterday about your profiles?
No, we did initially. Yeah, we did initially get rejected based just on the passport quality, the pictures, but we resent them last week on Monday, I believe. Alhamdulillah, we've been accepted, both myself and my husband. So
Alhamdulillah.
yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, no, inshallah, we will be sharing more information. Me and Sahil put together Sahil put it together, and I'm trying to make some sense of it and put it into pounds.
Yeah.
Sharing for last year, just for you to get an understanding. Like Abdurrahman said earlier, that the packages will be more expensive this year. Straight away, air passenger duty has gone up by £400. So say, for instance, our standard package, which was about 8,200 last year, straight away it's 8,600 this year because of the air passenger duty for the airlines. Then even if I wouldn't say they put it up by 10%, say they put it by 5%, that's another £400-500, isn't it, on the Saudi side? So you look at a package for about £9,000 on the standard. This is hypothetically speaking. This is me assuming, yeah, because I already know that the British government has put the air passenger duty up for £400. So straight away that's got to 8,600. Due to inflation worldwide, we know prices have gone up. But inshallah, I'm sure Abdurrahman and the team in Saudi Arabia are working hard on sharpening their pencil, and doing a good job for us.
Inshallah.
Jazakallah, Sister
Okay.
Tyra.
Jazakallah.
Thank you.
This guy, Farouk, did he even put his hand up?
Brother Farouk.
I did ask him to raise the hand, but I'm not sure if he's still in the.
We'll come to him in a bit then when we finish here. Okay, Hanif?
Oh, hold on. Farouk is.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Hanif from Leicester.
Yes, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, me and my wife are intending to travel for Hajj this year, inshallah. We've been verified. So like a lot of people, we're just waiting for the packages and then the e-wallet. Now, my question is about the e-wallet. I got a HSBC account, and I know somebody earlier mentioned that if you don't have an HSBC account, you can use Revolut or Monzo or the others. I have Revolut as well, but I understand the global account. They are quite good for the international charges, but I've never used it. So if you have any experience,
Hanif Bhai, I'm going to tell you this before you go to your next one. So we're on top of things. HSBC Money Global is a wonderful way to make payments. I'm telling you, I've used it myself many times last year. It's the same concept as Revolut, Monzo. So if you've got that as an account, HSBC, it'll take literally 2 minutes. Go to the app, open the account, and inshallah within a couple of days you'll get the card. So it's like a card. It's like a debit card, a cash card. You can say you can only use what you have. And it's easy for you to transfer money from your HSBC current to this account. So this is what I would recommend you.
Okay, so in terms of the transfer rates, it's going to be similar to Revolut.
It's going to be the same, inshallah.
Takriban the same. Look, we are not financial advisors, and we advise you to make sure that you understand anything that whatever decision you make. We can advise on Hajj, we can advise on packages. But when it
No,
comes,
I get that. Obviously, I mean, we draw on your experience, so with past passengers. So, but also, I mean, would it be good for me to just let the bank know that I'm making a big transfer? Because obviously, we don't normally make big transfers. So you think they might block it because of that?
yeah, that. We're actually going to start now talking about the e-wallet stuff and how we expect people, what we expect people to start doing now. If you've been verified, we will start talking. Your next step is the e-wallet and what we expect you to do. We did do a bit of a webinar on Thursday about this, but we just want to go over what we discussed on Thursday and reassure people that there is still plenty of time, inshallah, and just to get themselves prepared. So that's a valid point, Brother Hanif, inshallah. We'll start off with that.
Exactly.
So now,
brother, before you start, Brother Farooq, you want to say something?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Are you there, Mahmoud bhai?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted
Sorry,
to.
you came in. You just came in the time when we were introducing the team.
No, yeah. Sorry, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Apologies for that.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was just asking about the e-wallet because so when I open a Monzo account, is it just a normal account to open? Because do you get different type of Monzo accounts?
So okay, so what traditionally what's happened is when people have booked Hajj, they've gone to a travel agent, and even now some people are under the impression that we are travel agents and that we're going to accept cash and we're going to put it in our bank and we're going to transfer it over. No.
Okay.
What's going to happen is basically you have to prepare your finances, in your banks. So we understand that some people borrow money from family. We understand that we have a committee system that we pool money together, and one brother gets it 1 month and then the sister gets it the next month, etc., etc. There's many ways that in our Pakistani, Indian, Bangladeshi communities, in other communities, they pool money together to make sure that they can help each other. The traditional UK banking rules don't understand this. So first of all, you need to get your money in your account to make sure that it's in your account. So if there's one person traveling, and say we were advising have about £9,000, Muhammad, is that right? We're advising have about £9,000
I would suggest 9.
In e-wallet before the packages are released. Why? Just say that the package that you want to purchase is £8,800. Hypothetically speaking, you've got sufficient funds in there. That's based on a standard package from last year. If the package is a premium package based on last year's prices, it was £8,800, or B5000 I'm talking about, and say that's gone up by 10%, that's £9,800, just say, this year. You only have to top up £800 for yourself, don't you? Yeah. You can do that in one transaction. Yeah. So I mean, topping up your e-wallet. But to put £9,000 from the UK account into your IBAN in Saudi Arabia, we would not advise that you do one lump sum. Why? It's a transaction from your account to a foreign account, and the bank will not understand it. So what will they do? They will stop that money. Even transferring from your traditional UK bank, say you've got Halifax, I think you were saying, or something, or maybe
that's right, yeah.
Yep. You transferring it to a Monzo account because you're going to get a better exchange rate. They will even question that. So what we've said to people is, because a lot of people don't know about online banks, the reason we say online banks is that they give you a better exchange rate. And they give you a better exchange rate during the week. Sometimes on the weekends, they charge you a surcharge. So that's another thing that we're going to look at. So if you're transferring from Halifax, just to say, to Monzo or Revolut, if you transfer 9,000 at once, they're definitely going to stop that transaction. So what you do is you start off slowly and you inform your bank. You speak to your bank, chat to your bank on your app, or go into the branch and say, look, I'm going to transfer into my own personal account. It's my personal account on Monzo, or it's my personal account on Revolut, Chase. I don't know, there's loads, I'm going to transfer these funds in there. Please don't stop my transfer. Do it while you're there, on your app. Do it while you're at the bank, or do it while you speak to them. So if it does get stopped, they can address the matter and resolve it at the same time. So once that...
So you're saying that you can't transfer the whole amount at once, is that right?
No, what we're saying is they might stop your transaction because
I see.
They're
it's
called markers.
Yeah.
If there's an unusual transaction going on, they put markers on your account.
Yeah,
So
I got you.
yeah, the merchant bank can be paused as well, and yours as well. In that time, that money disappears, so you won't have access to it. Even if you want it back, they won't give it back. It's like the money's been left in limbo, and if
I
that's
see.
used for your Hajj, you're going to be stuck. You're going to need more funds, isn't it?
So what we've got enough tensions as it is. We don't want any more tensions by your money disappearing, whether it's for a minute or for a day or 2 days. So let's do things, slowly but surely. So inform your bank that you're going to transfer it over to a Monzo account, or let's call it an online bank account. They might not like that. They might not want that to happen, and they might say to you, "Oh, why can't you transfer it from us?" And what you say is, "I get a better exchange rate. If you can give me the same exchange rate, why not?" They won't argue.
I got you.
Let's get your money transferred over. Once you've got your money transferred over, then once the e-wallets are activated, and inshallah stay in touch with us, and we will inform you when the e-wallets get activated. We actually find out from people like yourself because we engage with people. We will inform you on our Telegram channels, on our other channels as well.
Yeah.
And you start transferring money over to your are you in? Okay, sorry, my son's leaving. You start
We
transferring
just
from
saw a
your...
hand coming in there, nothing else. It's like
Come on, Ibrahim, say hello.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, say hello. He does my TikTok videos for me. Come forward. Oh, one second. See, Muhammad, you just want to adjust background.
There we go. Oh,
There he is. A little
there
bit
you
lower.
go. How are you doing, son?
This is my This is my 16-year-old techie Weki son.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Allah bless you.
I mean, Jazakallah. Let's see you.
So, Altaf bhai, so I should. So what I'm gonna do then, I'm gonna transfer bit by bit. If they don't allow the full sum, is that okay?
We have no issues. You're picking up the phone saying Altaf, Suhail, Muhammad, Abrar. Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Farouk, may I ask you a question? Did you say you got a Halifax card, yeah? A Halifax
I have, yes. I only have the Halifax account. That's all I have. Unless I could open another account. You're saying HSBC.
No. The clarity is very good. Halifax Clarity is very, very good account, So, when you've got a HSBC account, to upgrade to a global, it's very easy. In the same way, if you've got a Halifax, to upgrade to a Clarity should be very easy. It's what I said the other day. Just because everybody else is going to Monzo doesn't necessarily mean you need to follow. We have this concept of fear of missing out. Why is he doing Monzo? I want to do Monzo. What if your bank is going to give you better rates or easier? We say do your homework first, and if you find that your bank isn't giving you preferred rates, then maybe you could consider Monzo and the rest of the other accounts. But please have a look at the bank you've got at the moment. This is what we say.
And in the e-wallet, how much should you a minimum? How much should be a minimum for the packages should be on there? Because I don't know what packages, how much are they going to be? Where they start from, luxury packages.
Otherwise, just told you the answer.
So we
said we should put 9,000, at least 9,000 in there, at least.
Inshallah.
We recommend that you put £9,000 in your e-wallet
per person.
So if there's one of you, £9,000. If there's 5 of you, £45,000. Yeah. Now coming on to transferring for 5 people. Now we advise that those people that are traveling, transfer their own funds across. Because if you start transferring funds across into one person's UK account and then they starts transferring to the e-wallet, if there's compliance checks here? Why are you doing this? And the money gets stopped. Then say that one person's card gets stopped, then other 4 people's monies get stopped as well. So if we, channel our money from 4 or 5 to 1, it's much more efficient. That's what we'd like to do. Right. Coming back to what Brother Suhail said, the Halifax Clarity card is a credit card. It's absolutely brilliant. I do have one. The exchange rate is very good and they don't charge you no fees. And it's honestly, based on my history, it's instant. But one thing we want you to understand, please, once you've made that payment from the Clarity, get it paid off. Otherwise, you're going to get heavy interest charges. We're going for Hajj. We don't want to pay interest. Interest charges on credit cards are very high at the moment because interest rates are high. So yes, it's a means to an end, but ensure that you pay that credit card immediately and that you have funds to pay it immediately. We don't want you getting charged interest. You know, not for 1 second do we condone interest. Yeah.
I think we need to answer the
I
questions
got you.
quickly.
Yeah. So that's as far as the e-wallets are concerned. E-wallets, so let's just highlight things. Let's start getting ready, get our funds ready in our personal accounts and any account that we're going to transfer to, whether we use a credit card, whether we used an online bank. So we get the online bank open, we transfer from our normal account into our online account. And then as soon as the e-wallet is activated, we will inform you, inshallah, and you start transferring funds slowly but surely into your e-wallet. You know,
Just one more question.
can you let me finish, please, Brother Farouk? Yeah, because when we get interrupted, then other people don't understand. So once the e-wallet is activated, we will inform you. You start putting your funds in, and inshallah, there shouldn't be any issues. If you face issues and your money doesn't end up in the e-wallet or it doesn't end up in your online bank, that means there's a compliance check going on. Your money hasn't disappeared. Trust me, your money hasn't disappeared. There's just a compliance check going on. If it's British bank to British bank, yeah, or what we call an internal transaction, speak to your sending bank, yeah, because there's no point speaking to the receiving bank. It's all about the sending bank. They might have stopped the transaction. Then the transaction, when you forward it onto the e-wallet, sometimes the transactions turn up straight away. Sometimes they take some time. We do not promote bank transfers. We promote bank cards. So whether it's a debit card or a credit card, the reason being is the payment, alhamdulillah, is instant or within like an hour or so. We've never known it more than that. However, bank transfers, we've seen the money gone from the UK, the bank saying it's gone, and the receiving bank in Saudi Arabia saying we haven't received it. Sometimes it takes a day, sometimes it takes 2 days. Last year we had people, one person, it was about 5 weeks, and they nearly missed out on their Hajj, and they were panicking, and then we were panicking, and we had to send ticket after ticket. We found it, but we don't need that hassle. So that reason we're saying, please use bank cards, not bank transfers. If you choose to do a bank transfer, we don't advise it, but it's your choice. The other reason that we choose not to say do bank transfers is because when there was refund issues this year, alhamdulillah, the people that did it by cards, whether it was a debit card or credit card, within a reasonable time, the money was returned. Some people transferred bank transfers from their own Barclay card, from their HSBC card or Halifax card, and some people use third parties like RIA, MoneyGram, USI Money, etc., and they've still not got their money back. Some people, the money started trickling in now. But what happens is they were saying that third parties were used. Even high street banks use third parties to send money abroad. Why? Because it's called an intermediary bank. Yeah. So please, we do not promote sending money by bank transfers. If you're having problems sending money to your account, speak to us. Let us help you find us an amicable solution. Is that okay, Brother Sohail? Do you want to add anything to that?
Inshallah, you've covered everything. Jazakallah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Jazakallah, Brother Farouk. Now we will take the floor and pass it over for questions. Aliha Hanan.
I think we had Aliha. She hasn't put her hand down yet.
Have you got
Assalamu
another?
alaikum, brothers. Sorry, yes. So I do have questions relating to the e-wallet. So I just want to kind of summarize, just for my own clarification purposes around it. So what you're suggesting is that Monzo would be a better option in terms of transferring money into the e-wallet.
Right, just stop you there, sister. Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, that's fine. Correct me.
Understand the concept and the terminology. Monzo does not do money transfer. Monzo is a debit. account.
Debit card.
A debit card, yeah.
And that's what you're suggesting is that
debit payments,
debit
debit and credit. Debit and credit work with Visa and MasterCard. Those are debit and credits.
credit
That means it's an instant payment, it's an instant purchase.
purchase.
Whereas and also these online banks, they don't allow transfer. Revolut won't allow transfer. They don't work in SAR, Saudi Arabian Riyals. Same with Monzo. They will not allow a transfer. Please understand the concept of a transfer and a debit or a credit payment. Very
So
important.
it's a debit. So I'm actually banking with Barclays, and I will be, inshallah, using my debit card. Just from your experience in the past 3 years, what has your feedback been for pilgrims using Barclays debit cards?
Barclays Global
Have there been problems?
Barclays,
Sorry?
there's a Barclays Global account as well. There's a Barclays Travel card as well. They're both very good. No issues at all.
No issues. Okay, so Barclays, you really haven't had any negative feedback.
Speak to your bank. I have a Barclay card, but they charge me 1% on every foreign transaction. Yeah, I have a Barclay card, credit card, and every transaction that I do. So if I pay £100 on my card, they charge me £1. So that's 1%. So if you transfer £10,000, for instance, they're going to charge you £100. This is where you need to speak to the bank, and this is why, for instance, Revolut, I think they don't charge for debit cards, but they charge $7.99 a month for a bank transfer. But we're not promoting bank transfers.
No, what you're saying is the debit way of paying is better.
Yes. Yeah. Is that okay, sister?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you. And just in terms of Monzo, did you just say that their fees are much lower in comparison to other banks?
Yeah, they're all very similar. You'll have to work that out for yourself. But we've given you examples of Revolut, Monzo, Chase, Halifax Clarity Card, HSBC Global. We've given you these 4 or 5 options. Starling's a good option as well. Please have a look at them, read up on it.
Okay, but the key really is to kind of let the banks know and say, listen, we're going to be using this money. This is where it's going to. We need you to release the money once we press that button.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much. Sister Manira's phone.
Assalamu alaikum. Just a quick question. Right at the beginning, when the other brother was asking about the e-wallets, and the brother said, the first question he said was, "Do you have an HSBC account?" And he said, "No, he's got Halifax." Anyway, what I've got an HSBC account. Was that because so if we need to get an HSBC global account, is that correct? Is that what we're suggesting?
If you have a HSBC, just go to, do you have an app on your phone?
Yeah.
So if you go to the app after the webinar, go view the app. You should be able to open an account called HSBC Money Global account. It literally takes maybe a minute or two, and it's like a card concept. So it's like your debit card. So if that account, once that account's open, you'll get a card in the post. And this is what I would recommend for you to use to make payments on the e-wallet. So when you go to the e-wallet, you're going to choose the option of paying by card and put the global money account details on there, the card number. And the charges are very minimal. In fact, there's no charge on these cards. There's no additional percentage charge what the normal card they would charge. So it's the same concept as Monzo, Sterling, Chase. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that's excellent. Yes, I'll do that, inshallah. Jazakallah.
Okay. Those who don't have a HSBC account, you need to look at the options of with your bank. Yeah. Farina?
Assalamu alaikum. Well, it's a husband, so a man's voice obviously makes sense. I think
you've got a bad cold.
Oh, it could be that too. But yeah, no, I appreciate the call, brothers. Thank you so much. And I had a question around the e-wallet. So if there's so I'm planning to go with my wife and my mother-in-law, but I think I wanted to ask, are you able to use multiple cards for the e-wallet then? So I'll use my Monzo, my wife will use her Monzo, my mother-in-law will use her Monzo, and then you transfer the 9K or however amount. And I guess the following question is, do we need to stagger the amount, or is one big payment more than enough?
So definitely a good idea to have multiple people paying, but make sure them people are traveling. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, do not make the same transaction twice. Say, for instance, you paid £500. Don't make your second payment £500. Make it £600. Make it £700. Don't make the same transaction twice. Even if that means make it £550, don't make it 500 twice. Because what will happen is the bank will be thinking, hang on a sec, is this one transaction or two transactions? So they will recall it as just one transaction. So please, yes, stagger your payments, but do different amounts each time. And
Okay.
it's a good idea, and we promote this idea that everybody that's going pay from their own account, and the money will get there faster. So if you do, for instance, one payment of say £1,000 each, yeah. But so you do 1,000, get the other person to do 1,100, get the other person to do 1,050 or 1,200. So different amounts of payments. So you'll have multiples of payments. For instance, if there's 5 of you, you'll have 5 multiple payments in one day.
Oh, okay. So just to clarify, then we're all sharing one e-wallet in that instance, then in that one account.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Jazakallah.
Brother Adil, isn't it, from Sister Safia?
It is, brother. Yeah, I think the last brother that just asked the question answered mine, to be fair. The e-wallet. So on my account, the e-wallet, will that be the same one for myself and my wife? So if she was to put some money in, the e-wallet is the same one that's used.
So the e-wallet belongs to the profile. Whoever is the lead person or the admin person, they can put the money in. The family members can put the money in. It's not an issue, inshallah.
Okay, that's. I think the brother, you answered it just before, so apologies to double up on that.
No problem at all. No problem. It's good to know that the sisters have made sure that the brothers are home and they've got the sisters' phones to use the webinar.
Brother, I've got to go make the food now anyway, so I'll catch you.
Women, as we say in the UK, women are the bosses, alhamdulillah. Okay. Ismail.
Ismail, unmute yourself and let us know where you're from, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Ismail from Blackburn, Mohammed Uncle.
Ji, Ismail.
Harriet.
Alhamdulillah.
Acha, I'm just asking, I got 2 accounts, Monzo and NetWest. They're both on my name. So is that okay I'll transfer both from both?
Yeah, I would, if you've got Monzo and NatWest, just use the Monzo card. You can make the Monzo card payment for everybody.
For both, yeah?
Yeah, for you and your wife, no problem.
How much I can pay maximum?
I would say you should initially make the payment once your e-wallet is open. Minimum 9,000 per head. So tame bejara to 18,000 transfer karjo. Maybe you can do it in 2 lots.
Slowly take on.
Yeah, do it slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
All right. All right, no problem.
You know what? I'd like to be a fly on the wall when these pilgrims are starting to make these first payments. Be like
butterflies in their stomachs. It's amazing. We see this every year. The first year was bad, wasn't it? When there was cash payments and there was transactional payments and there was this payment and then there was that payment. Oh God, it was new to us. Alhamdulillah, it's good. It's all good. I've just had a message from Sheikh Abu Isa. Shall we bring him on?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Ismail?
100+ people. They're asking that you come on, just to give us some barakah. Thank you, brother Ismail.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Muhammad. Brother Muhammad.
Brother Muhammad with a U.
With a U.
I actually spoke to Sheikh Abu Isa a short while ago over a Norwegian passport.
Yes, Brother Muhammad, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Muhammad's wife, Zainab, and we're from Birmingham. I just had a question. In one of your FAQs last year, I saw that you recommended like using a credit card for doing the payment because there's like a consumer protection under Section 75 if something goes wrong. So this time you're saying it's better to use, so I have HSBC, for example, so it's better to use the global money account rather than a credit card like Amex or something?
First of all, Amex isn't accepted on Nusuk. To the best of
Oh,
our
right.
it wasn't
Okay.
accepted last year, it wasn't accepted this year. We have no issues with you using credit cards. We're fine with you using credit cards, and I agree with you with the protection issue. There's consumer protection available there. Only thing that we worry about is that people sometimes forget to pay off the credit card and they get interest charges. So what we would say is drop the money into your credit card and then pay off your credit card. Not a problem, because some credit cards have very good rates as well. The master.
Yeah, but the charges will be quite a bit as well. Possibly 2%, 2.5%.
Yeah.
So typically, if your package is £20,000 for two people or £25,000, you could end up paying another £800-900 quite easily.
But on the Halifax Clarity card doesn't have any charges.
Right. Okay. 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 Thank you very much. Jazakallah.
Thank you very much. And I'm assuming it's Sister Noor. Where are you from, Sister Noor? Please unmute yourself.
Mohammed, brother, it's me. Good, from
how are
Bedford.
you? From Bedfordshire. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. Okay, so just to sort of recap, what you're saying is that with regards to the Monzo and the Revolut accounts or whatever, then what we should be doing is not transferring the money from our Revolut accounts as reals into the e-wallet, but to actually use the Revolut card or the Monzo card to make the payment. Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as the card
is concerned,
you can take the card will take money in reals. So if you align your card with the reals on Revolut, I do it all the time. So I have a virtual card which only makes payments from the real account. It sends the money from the real account, and I do the better rates. But when you're paying direct debit card, like on some other accounts, like for instance Starling, it gives you the rate at the time. But if you know how to play the market, you buy the reals in advance, yeah, or you buy the reals when it's high, then you can do it that way as well. There's many ways to do this.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my second question is, I'm the main admin on the Nusuk account, and I'll be going inshallah with my wife. My wife's got the HSBC global account, and she's got the card. So can we pay with her card, or because I'm the admin, I have to pay with my card?
You can pay with multiple cards. It's not an issue. You can pay with her card and your card. Not a problem.
Well, okay. Oh, then okay. Thank you very much. That's it. Thank you.
Jazakallah. Brother Muhammad, please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum, brother. It's me again. Just two questions actually. Number one, is it possible to add my wife in this Telegram group, please? You know, the Telegram group you got. Is it possible to add her as well, please?
We need to set. So we've sent a link in our chat there. If you haven't got the link, either WhatsApp me or Brother Muhammad or Brother Sahil, and we will share the link with you. Or Brother Abrar, we've put our mobile numbers there as well.
I will send him a link to his chat now.
Okay. Thank you. Another one is just one thing. When we are topping up the e-wallet after verification and e-wallet get active, so from the last year, like from my relatives who went last year, his experience, should we top up from the Nusuk where it says top up and then put real or pound?
You can only put reals in there when you okay. So when you go to top up, so you go to the e-wallet, then you go to top up, then it's going to give you option bank transfer or credit card. So you're going to choose a credit card. Okay. So credit card meaning, this is for everybody. Credit card meaning whether it's a credit card, debit card, Monzo, Sterling, Chase, HSBC, round, whichever card.
Yeah.
They're not going to have different categories. It's going to be simply bank transfer or credit card. So you choose a credit card option. Then another page will open. You put the card number, expiry date, amount. The amount will only come in SAR, in Saudi riyals. It's
Okay.
not going to come in GBP. Okay. The whole system is Saudi riyals. I mean, it's a Saudi system. Stop laughing, Altaf. So basically, you know, calculate roughly with the exchange rate. Maybe you can ask our advice. Typically, at the moment, is about 4.7, for example. So you do Saudi riyals. In fact, when you do the first transaction, do maybe 20,000 Saudi riyals or 30,000 Saudi riyals. Do it. You will get to know, because the amount will come in pounds immediately on your app, on your app. So you will know how much money has been deducted. So you will also know what the exchange rate was for your next payment, inshallah.
Okay. So so it will the Monzo will automatically convert and send it the money in there.
Correct.
Yeah?
Correct.
But is there any restriction in there? I think when I opened the Monzo, I said about 4,000, but I think I'll top up like about £1,000 each day. Like, or can I do it each day? Is it possible to do £1,000 3 times or 4 times? I don't know. I don't use Monzo that much, to be honest.
You can do, you absolutely find that. But do it not in round numbers, slight adjustment in the amount that you do, so it's not flagged for fraud checks.
Okay. Okay. Okay, no worries. Thank you. Thank you very much. All of you are absolutely fantastic. Honestly, it's so helpful. But Brother Suhail, you are helpful. Brother Arif, I cannot say what I can say. Honestly, it's a 5-star service. Honestly, thank you very much.
So the reason I was laughing, Sheikh, you guys think you're stressed, yeah? This is what stressed is. Sheikh Abu Isa was in Saudi Arabia with a group of Hajjis. He's come back to Manchester.
Yeah.
To find his house absolutely flooded. All his paperwork, everything. His house was flooded. You know, Manchester floods. And the guy is a wreck. A brilliant Sheikh, good friend of ours. I mean, we're all friends, as you can tell, we're all friends. And we laugh and joke. I says, Sheikh, you know, you must have done something. You know, we joke with him. He's one of those guys that you can have a laugh and joke, you can relate to him. So he just messaged me and I said, look, Sheikh, we want you online. You know, we want some barakah. He says, have you seen the flipping state I'm in? I says, doesn't matter. You know, you bring with your barakah. He goes, give me 10 minutes, I'll be on. So we've got 10 minutes, more questions, anything else, anything for you to share with us, Brother Muhammad? Can we do a live from Haram at some point?
Live from Haram, inshallah. Inshallah, if I get time, because it's actually very busy days here at the moment. You know, it's what, coming to midnight now. You know, so we're here for almost
Okay.
12, 14 hours a day. So it's a bit difficult.
Can you keep an eye for Sheikh Abu Isa?
You could recognize a lot of the names on here. I'm not going to name anybody out. Shall we put them on the spot? Shall we just pick a name and put a finger on it?
Absolutely. Go ahead, sir.
Sister Uzma, how are you? Sister Uzma's from Birmingham.
You've got our Indonesian friends as well. I've got Hesti. I can see Hesti Marwan there. Alhamdulillah. You can see Yushi. I can see Hussein Akubar. He's been asking me a lot of questions. There's Safia Ahmad in the top corner there as well. Been asking loads of questions. We could put you on the spot now, can't we? We're in
People have been asking us questions.
We can let our hair down. We don't have to be that formal.
Sheikh Abu Isa has just shared a video with me. I'm going to share it with you all you guys. Just 1 second.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Brother, my name is Mohammed Ikhtiar Khan, and I think I spoke to you, and the apps was on under verification. My photo you edited, and Alhamdulillah, this morning they emailed me, and it says verified.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
And today we were busy, both myself and my wife, and we just joined, and we wanted to know about a bit e-wallet. Already I opened it on apps, and obviously it's zero balance. Also the packages. If you say briefly, I know that you are already tired, probably have been speaking for a long time. I'm very sorry that, if you elaborate a little bit, please, for me.
We don't get tired. We don't get tired because we've been working in Hajj for a long time. We just get grey hairs.
Jazakallah.
We are going to discuss packages. I want to go through the dates on Thursday. We want a webinar on Thursday, which goes through the dates, not the packages. So you get to understand the Georgian calendar. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't even understand the Georgian and the Hijri calendar. So my plan is to go through the dates on Thursday. And the reason that we are having a webinar on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays, the official webinar is always on a Sunday, is that we want you to be able to be free to ask any questions, and we get up to speed with things. So we make ourselves available. I mean, it's 9:15 at night, and all of us are here. I mean, what time is it there, Mohammed?
12. Yeah,
It's
time.
You know, so we will, inshallah, give you that information on Thursday, and we'll go more into detail on Sunday. So it's like watching a movie for the first time. You enjoy it, but you get a better understanding of it the second time you watch it. It's all about comprehension. And we're repeating things. We appreciate that, but it's just for you to get that good understanding. Thank you, Brother Ikhtiyar. Sister Uzma is here to speak, mashallah. How are you, Sister Uzma?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
I thought to come on air and say Assalamu alaikum because you called me out. But all I've got to say is just thank you so much for your help so far. Honestly, you've been absolutely great. Brother Arif, you've been there every time I've voice messaged you. You've always messaged me back. Currently, I'm trying not to panic. I'm trying not to have palpitations because I'm still under verification. But like you keep saying, rest assured, be sabr, and inshallah, if Allah wills it, it'll happen. And that's
And we
all
must have told you, don't worry.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. And I'm not going to worry because, like I said, if Allah wills it, it'll happen. And if He doesn't will it, no matter what anybody will do, it won't happen.
Mashallah, we have Sheikh Abu Isa. Mashallah, welcome, Sheikh. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum. I feel welcomed. I feel welcome. By the way, sick line, be sabr. Not even be sabr, be sabr. What a sick line. I'm taking that to the bank, bro. What an absolute killer line. Be sabr. Don't be patient, be patient. Be patient. Listen, I was out, by the way, everybody, by the way, Muhammad Patel Sahab, Sahel Bhai, mashallah, I can't believe I've joined this level. I think I even saw Ibrar's name even. I don't know what's happening. I'm feeling all nervous. Listen, Altaf messages and he says that send some barakah into the room. You know what he doesn't realize? You lot gave me the barakah. Qasim's freezing outside. Freezing outside. I'm there trying to drain a hole. Ibrar apparently is a specialist out of flooded basements and flooded offices. Yara, my office has been flooded. Back room of my house is flooded. I've dug a big hole in the garden, pulling all the water out. And he goes, send some barakah. I go, you know what? I'll just take the company and the warm room. That's all. We'll take a 5-minute break just to give a shout out to all of the people that are relying upon the gang here. These are the Alpha team, the A team, the 5-star support team. I want to echo what the Baji said about Altaf always being there. He's also always there for me as well when I'm stuck in with my questions. Although today, Suhail, I have to say, I'm not gonna lie, Altaf didn't pick up and Suhail picked up, and he said, BRP, jump on e-visa, do this, that, whatever, whatnot. In fairness, Altaf, he called back, but it was too late by then. Suhail had fixed it. So let's just say that if you've got any problems, these guys are going to be here for you. We get all of the headlines for being the Maulvis and the scholars. These are the ones that get the job done. And I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings a lot of ease to the process. We've all been kind of, our eyes have been I guess, woken up to how quick Nusuk is now accelerating things. And that would be my message right now, that you guys have been planning this for so long. Everyone that's listening, who knows how long ago your intention was made? Who knows what kind of dua you've been making? But now this is it. Like, we are now weeks out. And I don't know, mentally, we're in 2024, we're still thinking there's a couple of months, we're still thinking Ramadan. But it seems like that by February start, it will be action time. So when these guys are telling you to do this, do that, We don't panic, but you got to follow the process. You've got to make sure that you do applications. You got to make sure you follow instructions, and then you leave the rest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then there's nothing else that we can do. In the legendary words of Sahel, these people are going to be drinking their kahwa next to TikTok videos. We can't do nothing about that. They're sitting there on Nusuk desks. We can't change that. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to say things like that. Sorry. You see, Altaf, I'm a liability. Don't get me onto a live stream and make me start speaking my mind, because I get people's in trouble. All right? I'm signing out. Barakallahu fikum. Jazakumullah khair. Take care, guys. Assalamu alaikum.
We will give the final question to the brother using Baji Farina's form, and then inshallah we'll call it a night.
Jazakallah for the honor, I guess. I wanted to ask.
Have you done the cooking?
No, she's still waiting, but like we'll get there. I had a question. My mother-in-law wanted to know if, like, we have family members who are also applying in the US. Is there an opportunity to potentially for them to join us, like in the same package, or like do the Hajj together with them?
So, inshallah, all being well, there should be similar packages globally. Obviously, we're not aware of what packages are at the moment. As soon as the packages are released, we will make comparison tables. We will inform you what's available in America with which partner, and what's available in the UK with which partner. Any packages that are similar, staying in the same hotels, staying in the same camps in Mina, same, doing things together. So as long as you are in the same place at the same time, inshallah, that should be possible. What we did have last year was global packages. Oh, I don't want to comment on global packages. I'm not willing to comment on global packages, like Sheikh Abu Isa said.
Okay.
But it was an experience. So let the packages come out, contact us. Inshallah, we will share that information with you. Once again, we have the groups, converse on the groups. We have the Telegram chat group. We have our announcement groups. We have another chat group. Please do converse with us. And all of us have good information, and you might have some brilliant information that we need. So if we don't talk, you remember that BT advertisement on TV? It's good to talk. It's good to talk. It's good to relate to each other, to build up them relationships. Because you know why? We're gonna perform Hajj together, every single one of us. You're gonna come up to me and you're gonna say, "Assalamu alaikum, Altaf bhai, how are you?" And I'm gonna say, "Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?" And I'm thinking, right, where's this person from? Because I haven't seen your faces, you've seen mine. And me and Muhammad and Sohail were getting that all the time last year, weren't we?
Yeah.
And it's your du'as that keep us going. It's honestly, it's an immense honor, privilege, and most importantly, it's a pleasure to be working in the Hajj industry. And my Indonesian brothers and sisters this year, rest assured, we're on top of this issue with the e-visas and the share codes and the verifications. We promise you, we are on top of it. I was supposed to be going out on Friday to Saudi Arabia for this expo, and then when we found out last Saturday, we had a team meeting, the Al Bayt family meeting, and I messaged Muhammad privately because I knew he was flying out the next day. Muhammad, you go, yar, I'll stay back. Somebody's going to hold the fort, because what's going to happen is the phone's going to go crazy. And that's exactly what's happened, hasn't it, Sohail?
Absolutely.
And we work together. We are not just a team. We're not just a family. We're friends, all of us. And we want to be your friend. We want to be with you guys in Hajj on the day of Arafat. So please make dua for us, make dua for our families, because we don't see our families much in these days, do we? And inshallah, we shall speak to you soon.
Sorry, brother, just one more thing. So if the person lives in the US, are they able to make an application through the UK, or is it like
no?
Okay.
So they will only apply unless they're holding British passports.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Okay.
Makes sense.
If they're USA passport, they will have to. We will advise you, inshallah, which package to go for.
Okay,
But
sure.
will not merge, but you'll have the same hotels in Mecca, Medina. You may not be at the same times. You may be a day either apart. But the main thing is that you'll be in the same hotels, and in the camps, you'll be in the same camps.
Okay, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Okay.
Brother Suhail, would you let us out?
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from you, make it easy for you, and open the doors for you, inshallah. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wassalamu alal mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin, bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin.
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.